Every winter, the same man stood at the bus stop outside my building, thick gray coat, frayed cuffs, always humming something that wasn't quite a song. He never asked for money, never plied, begged, just waited. One snowy morning, I brought him coffee. "You'll freeze out here," I said. He smiled. "This coat's older than you. It's seen worse." The next week, the bus came, and for the first time, I saw him step on. He nodded at the driver like they'd rehearsed it. I wondered where he went. A month later, I was running late for work when I saw the coat again folded neatly on the bus stop bench, a note pinned to the collar. "To whoever needs to stay a little longer, it's warm enough for 2 lives." The bus driver told me later the man had finally gotten housing through a local program. "Didn't want to take the coat with him," she said. "Said it belonged to the street now." I left the coat there. The next day, it was gone. 2 days later, I saw a young woman wearing it, pushing a stroller through slush, smiling like she'd just been chosen by fate. Every winter since, a different coat shows up on that same bench, always folded, always waiting. Nobody knows who leaves them now. I started noticing small patterns, scarves tucked into mailbox slots, gloves on railings, socks in the playground fences. People would find them, smile, and move on, leaving the warmth for someone else. One particularly brutal January, a teenager stood shivering, backpack weighed down with books and hope. I slipped the coat onto her shoulders. She froze, then hugged it tight, eyes wide, like she had just inherited a secret treasure. A week later, I saw her at the corner store, giving a cup of soup to a man I recognized from the shelter. She didn't say anything, just handed it over, the coat folded over her arm like a banner. Stories spread quietly. Strangers talked about the mystery coats, how sometimes they appeared on buses, benches, park swings, always ready, always anonymous. One spring, a woman left a bouquet of wildflowers under the bench, with a note, "For the person who gave me warmth when I had none." Another winter, I saw a coat with a child's mittens sewn into the pockets, stitched with care. The note said, "For the smallest hands, waiting." Neighbors started leaving their own acts of kindness, hats, blankets, thermoses of tea. No one ever signed their name. People began watching, waiting for the next arrival, not to claim it, but to witness the quiet generosity. I realized the coat had become more than warmth. It was a signal. Someone sees you, someone cares, even if you've been invisible to the world. Years later, the gray-haired man who started it all passed me on the street. He smiled, nodded, and walked on, carrying nothing but the knowledge that the street was full of warmth now. I've since joined in, leaving my own scarf folded on the bench, a note tucked inside. "Keep it safe, keep it warm." One night, I returned to find it gone, replaced by a mitt with a simple note, "Passed it on, thank you." That's when I understood. Kindness isn't ownership, it's a relay. The warmth travels, hand to hand, coat to coat, heart to heart. Every winter now, I look for the new coat, the next smile, and the next story quietly unfolding. Sometimes generosity doesn't pass from hand to hand. It passes through the cold, leaving warmth behind for whoever stands next. And if you're lucky, you get to see it. You bloom into 1,000 small human miracles. Moral: warmth isn't measured by the coat you wear. It's measured by the courage to leave it for someone else.